let's get into it. Let's break it down the gameplay, and I'll see
Okay.
what things you do well, what things you can improve on, and how to improve on it specifically. That good with you?
Okay.
All right, let's get it, bro. So first things first. So you're an SMG mainly.
Yes, now, but VMP is something that I'm not able to control. So I have shifted to QQ9 again.
Okay.
VMP, I'm not able to control the recoil.
That's all good. That'll take a bit
See
of
again,
practice. But let me
cursor is
go
off.
here. First thing first. Here, I notice you stand still when you're shooting him. Maybe it's because you're getting
Yes.
adjusted, or is that because you're getting adjusted, or is that how you normally would do
No,
it?
because I'm getting adjusted. Because if
Okay.
I slide again, if even when I'm standing still, you will find my cursor is was shaky that time. Now it's not that much, but now since I have to first priority was for me was aim, so that's why I was not moving at the time of shaking.
Okay.
Otherwise, the one I'll crouch or either I'll slide. These two things I do.
I was gonna say when you're already slided, so let's go back. You go here, you slide. So in this situation, if I'm you, I wouldn't crouch or slide. I would just strafe. Do you know what strafing is?
Yes, I know.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that's what would. I mean, even standing still is fine because his back is turned against you, but strafing in general is always better because you become a harder target to hit. And let's say there is another enemy here. If you are strafing, he might miss a couple more bullets, and that might help you either escape or turn on him. You know what I mean? Just keeps you harder to hit. Okay, let's see. Okay. So here, talking about positioning. One of the key things in Hardpoint is pressure. When I say pressure, I'm talking about pressure on the hill, pressure on the enemies, so they're not comfortable in getting set up, how they want. So like, you first thing first, you get this kill. Boom, perfect. Nobody's on the hill. Your next thought should be, let me be the one to hop on the hill. Assuming you're playing for the win, and based on where the enemies are spawning, I'll just position myself on the hill. So let's take a look. Enemies are spawning green, and you would know that in the game because you'll see your teammates spawning top.
Yes.
So while you're on the hill, you know they're spawning green because you're checking your map, hopefully. And then you can just position yourself to anticipate their push from this main door or top.
So actually, so if you move just a little back, I think there was one of my team member there, but he died. I didn't realize it.
Yes.
So that's why
you gotta always be aware of that.
Yes, Agent 37. Yes, I didn't realize he got killed. I was not checking the kill feeds now.
Yes.
And then I'll just control the entry points because I believe that they will be coming from the deep area.
Oh, I just realized. Sorry, you guys are blue. My mistake. So they would be spawning top. You would be spawning.
Yes.
Okay, my bad. I miss. Yeah, my bad. But same idea though. Once you can make the read, because after this, yeah, you got the idea. All right, cool. Yeah, that pressure is important. Because now, because there's not enough pressure, they've gotten hill set up here on top on the left. Good thing though, they're not really checking their angles that well, and you're able to capitalize on that. You guys think you're watching the kill cam probably? Yeah, okay. 25 seconds. Talking about positioning. So you're here. First thing should be clearing top. Perfect. You did do that. Good. And the next thing. So here's where you just got to make a more aggressive push. Again, I guess probably because you're still learning the controls.
Yes.
But the timing on that, the faster the better. But nice little three-piece.
So here I got from another angle. Got hit from the other angle.
Yeah, and that's just based on your positioning. Now sometimes, like here, instead of one thing to avoid.
Yeah.
Say that again.
I should have pushed ahead. I should have just stayed one step back.
Yeah, exactly. Behind that little computer thing right here. Because you can still see him from here, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's perfect. 1 second left. Okay, new hill. Perfect. What's your game plan here? Let's see. Are you trying to cut off the rotation? You don't check that. Okay, so this is... Okay.
So I thought I'm already pretty late for P2. So if anyone's are standing in P1, they should have rushed for P2. So that's why I didn't check the right side. So only when the person on the left got started, this guy. So only when the person on the left started shooting, that time I realized someone is on my back. So that time I slide. So in order to take the cover.
So
on
let
the
me.
boxes.
This is how I get where you're coming from with that. Now this is another way, a better way to read it, just based on the
Okay.
information. So if let's say okay, you're running, you're gonna go and get to the hill, but let's look at what we have available. First off, there are 3 seconds until the hill is like
Yes.
starts. You already
Yes.
have two teammates on the hill, and it was
Mm-hmm.
just P1, and in P1 the enemies had full control of it. So that your teammate dies, right? Boom, they have control of it. So as you're pushing up here, because your two teammates are on the hill and P1 just finished, you got to expect the enemies who are on P1 to either push here or here. So you have to check this because it's like they just finished P1 and it's a very common route for people to take. So before you push, you already can trust your teammates. You have to just hold their back.
Okay.
So while you hold their back, they're holding the hill. And let's say you check and there's nobody. Okay, maybe then you can go top, or maybe you can keep holding, Either
Mm-hmm.
one. Let them do the work. And then if one of them dies, then you can pick up their position and somebody else on your team can hold the backstab.
Okay.
So you have to think of it like a water. Like the way that you move on the map is always flowing based on
Mm-hmm.
what you and your team needs. And so, like, if you're last in line to hold this backstab, then you hold it. If your other teammate is last in line to hold the backstab, then he holds it. Based on where you are in the map. Is that making any sense, kind of?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
So I slide here to take the cover, but no luck.
All good, all good. Yeah, he had a contact name.
Compute.
So when you spawn here, let
Yeah.
me ask you something. Why, what kind of spawn is this? Is this the main spawn or a split spawn?
No,
Like,
this is
what is
minor. No,
this?
minor. I was expecting green,
Minor.
but I don't know
Okay.
why. Yeah, I was expecting green,
Okay.
but I don't know why I came from this side, from the computers.
Yeah, so this is because of you're right, it is a minor. Good, good. I could tell you've been studying a little bit. This is good. Um, yes, and how come a minor spawn happens? Tell me.
Maybe because somehow, maybe
Hey, we're
because
gonna test your knowledge. Uh-huh.
some other teammates are standing at the green spawn. Maybe that's why, or looking at that side. Yeah,
Okay,
that can be one reason.
okay, what else?
What else? I can't think of any other. No, no idea. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. No, 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 don't need to be sorry. So with every hard point, there's a main spawn, and then there's a minor spawn, or in other words, a split spawn. You can use either word choice.
Okay.
So on P2, the main spawns are top and green. Okay.
Yeah.
If there's everything is in order, your team will spawn on either end, and the enemy team will spawn on the opposite end. Now, if there's this is where it gets a little bit interesting. Because let's say, like here, you have enemies right up looking at the main spawn, and I have another enemy right up really close to this main spawn.
Okay.
So because of them pushing the main spawns, the system, the way that CODM's programmed the algorithm, it now thinks, oh, I can't spawn right or here or here because it's dangerous. Because there's an enemy right here really like watching the spawn. And then there's an enemy right here also really close to the spawn point. So instead it wants to spawn you somewhere safe or safer, and that's what a split spawn is. It's when the two main spawns are under danger, a threat. So then the algorithm says, okay, we're gonna spawn them in the third split spawn minor spawn area. And in this case for P2, it's either here or here.
Okay.
Now there's another layer to this though. Let me explain. In the minor spawn on P2, this little like a long area, that's the normal split spawn area. Now where you're spawning is the least common split spawn area. So when you're spawning here, this should bring up your red flags in your head going. Why? Because normally you should be spawning on this area if it's a regular split spawn. But because you're spawning in this, there's like a secondary split spawn, which is here, which means the main split spawn is occupied by enemies. This is what this means when you're spawning here.
Okay.
So there's layers
That's
to
great.
it. Say that
That's a
again.
great insight to have.
Yes, yes. That just comes from a lot of friggin' practice and reps and learning and studying. So you're gonna, with every hill, there's some similar setup like this. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So let's continue it though.
Okay.
And so see, look, if you had been aware of that, you would have just pre-aimed here and you could have gotten this kill.
Yes. I heard the footsteps, I guess. That's why I've turned back. But then there was a teammate there, so I thought it's his footsteps.
Yeah, I don't know what the teammate was doing. He like looked and then ran away. It was weird. So let me ask you a question. Which hill, like which spawn is better for this hill? Is it top or is it green?
I guess it's green.
Why?
Because I think you can flank a lot. If you're coming from green, you have middle lane. Also, you can come from. But yes, deep ones have power positions here because they are on a height. But still, I think covers are there on the green side.
Okay.
So maybe for me, I think I'll prefer green.
Okay.
For P.
Any other
Because they're
reasons that you
balanced
prefer green, or would you say that those are the main ones?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Are there any other reasons that you prefer green spawn, or are those the main reasons?
No, because the reason I prefer green is because, as I told you, there are many props that I use for cover as
Yeah.
boxes and barrels. The deep is more open, I guess.
More open.
So
Okay.
that's why I prefer more green.
Let me add to that though, because there's more reasons that you should prefer green.
Okay.
The most important reason for this, there's two really important reasons. It's closer to get to the hill. That's number one.
Okay.
The most important reason is because we have to be thinking ahead. So P2 helps you get the spawns for P3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And if you've played this game enough, you'll know P3 when you have spawns, it's very easy to hold
Spawn area.
and very hard to
Yes.
break if you're spawning out here.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So you want to always think a step ahead with how the hills, like the spawns that you're spawning on, is going to help you for the next one.
Sure.
All right, here. Nice. Now here, you want to be careful is that you're not, because the reason they're spawning here, you're pushing a bit high, a bit forward. If I'm you, I would probably go back around, like just to make sure they start spawning top and they don't get weird split spawns. Because when they're split, they'll probably come around and try to flank if they're smart, or they'll like flank you from this side. It makes things really wonky.
Okay.
And then here, look, your teammate spawned here. This should automatically tell you enemies are no longer in this area. They're gonna be green or here.
Was it because of my position?
Your position influenced it a lot. Yeah, let me back it up. I'll show you.
Oh.
So you push up. It's fine. So they're spawning top, but they're also kind of spawning split from these guys' position. So it's a combination of how they were spawning before, and then also how far you pushed. Because look, you spawn back top again, and then you get the kill. You get both kills. And there's like an imaginary line with every hard point as well.
Oh.
So this line is like, if more of your, this is like very simplified, but if more of your teammates are on this side, you're going to have this side spawn. If more of the enemies are on this side, they're going to have this side spawn. So that's very simplified. Now, if we're looking at the imaginary line here, look at all the enemies. They're all on this side, and you're
on the left side.
Yeah, and then because of you getting these two kills and pushed, like kind of pushed up a bit past that imaginary line, they start to flip. See that?
Okay.
Yeah. So right here, as soon as you see your teammates are spawning, yeah, go push and help your team on the hill. That's perfect. So here, don't be afraid as well, you know? Like, we're talking about positioning since that's something you wanted to work on. If I'm you, I push in. Instead of sliding like running and gunning like this, you
Barrel.
wanna
Yeah. Yes, barrel. I should have used barrel.
yes, you slide into the barrel and then you can take the gunfights because now you have a head glitch to work with.
Yeah.
But this is not bad either. What I don't like is that you went back. Here's where you have to be confident.
Yes.
But I know you're still getting used to the iPad and the new like settings and stuff.
So I think there were two persons ahead of me. So that's why I think I took one step and that waited for my team members to come in.
Let me see. Are you talking about like how you were the last one on the hill?
Yes. So there were still two people coming from behind, so I waited for them.
This guy's already behind you. I know what you're trying to do, and I like that you're trying to play with the team. In this case though, it's okay to stay because you are already pushing with your team here. We got 2 kills. There's one more guy. And here's where he's still like behind you. He just died right now.
Yeah,
you just got to be the
yes.
the one in line and challenge it. So 17 seconds. Even back in like maybe 20 seconds, you want to think about new because you guys don't have spawns, right? So you want to make sure to either push through. Like in this case, I think your team makes sense to go and push through and try to get spawns like this because everybody's already here. You could also do a route where you see my mouse, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you could also go like and try to flank just to help get that spawn.
That I did. That I did.
Oh yeah.
Maybe in the next. Yeah.
Okay.
I flank a lot.
Okay, perfect. Oh yeah, look at that. Confident Chow. This worked out really well because you guys ended up getting spawns. But here you're making a big mistake. Why are you making a big mistake?
I thought I'll stop them from going to P3.
But now you're actually helping them get to P3. You see that?
Okay, yeah.
Because this spawn is really sensitive. Like,
yeah.
You really want to focus on holding back. You pushing up this much with your teammate, it's going to flip. And on top of that, none of your teammates are all the way in the back anchoring. You know what I mean by anchoring?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So these are things you got to keep in mind. I mean, you got killed, which is good, but now it's going to make your team struggle more to actually hold the hill. But okay, here you are, you're flanking. Let's see what you do. So here, you should know where they're spawning. This is where the map awareness and game sense will have to kick in. Because your teammate spawns out, and that automatically means they're spawning back. And so you turn your whole angle, you stop looking this way.
Actually, when I was, the earlier time when I spawned, I think when I was having this equalizer, they were spawning from the deep area. So that's why I guess I didn't check that side. But with the later I realized that they're coming from spawn area.
Yes. As you get more reps, you'll be able to tell faster. All right. Awesome. And now here, okay, so let me tell you another thing, show you another thing. And this is also in the modules, but I'll just say it again in case, because the repetition of learning is the mother of learning. Okay. So when you're in the last 25 seconds like this, right? This one is the better run, right?
Yes.
Were you gonna say it? What were you gonna say? I heard you.
No, not for P4. Not for P4. Definitely.
Okay. For P3, so this is the better spawn, right? So when it's
not for P4.
Not for P4, but I'm talking about for P. Oh, yeah. Not for P4. So explain that to me. What do you mean?
Because P4 is too long for this spawn.
Okay, so where do you want to spawn instead now?
Garage.
What's garage? You talking about this?
Near the for P3 for computers.
Yes. So the first 35 seconds, you want to spawn back here. Now the last 25 seconds, you want to make the enemy spawn back here, while you're spawning in P1, so you have a closer rotation to P4.
Okay, so I should have pushed in.
Yeah, at this point, you can push out. You can start trying to flip to get this spawn.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, I really like your gun skin. It's beautiful.
Thanks.
Okay, so good kills. Now you can push out. Hopefully, let's see what you do. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. Okay, he killed you. You're gonna spawn deep. Okay, and now 10 seconds.
Setting up for P4.
Okay. Okay, here we just should go new. Your teammate spawned out to new.
I was checking rocks. I think I didn't see them.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he's shooting at you. He's trying to chase you. Do you hear him? Do you hear him?
I should have slide.
That's okay. I would have even strafed that. I wouldn't even need. I don't think you needed to slide that. More strafing left and right. But here you are. You got the back spawn. This is good.
Yes.
This is great. Because this spawn is also what? Is this better or worse for this hill?
Which one? This garage?
Yeah, like this spawn here for P4. Do you want to spawn here or do you want to spawn here?
On the rocks? No, I would want garage.
What's garage? Like where you are? Or you're talking about
Yes.
here? Okay, here.
Yes.
Okay, why?
Because the entry point from the rocks is very narrow, so it makes
When you say the rocks, are you talking about here?
Yes, the bridge one.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I think the A side is there. Yeah. So
okay.
yeah. So this is better. And second is also when you enter P1, post this, it gives you power position.
Oh, like you mean from the top?
Yes. So once the power hardpoint flips, it's easy to enter P1.
Makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Yeah, and it's also closer to this hardpoint.
Yes, very close. Yes.
And a lot of cover to work with. Whereas if you're coming from here, you have like no cover, barely. All right. Cool. I like this position though. You're using a head glitch. It's your advantage. This is good. Getting a lot of kills. This is also good. Wow, they don't even know you're here. My guy is kill farming. Yeah. There you go. So now there's 10 seconds. At this point, you want to kind of like either I would play for streaks. I don't know what score streaks you have on, but you're on a little kill streak. So like when you're at this point and you're racking up kills, yeah, bro, you can play it a little bit more conservative just to help your teammate with those other score streaks like the stealth chopper or predator or whatever else.
Okay.
But also, as you're playing kind of safe, also want to help your team defend the hill and make progress to set up for P1 at the same time.
What?
Yeah. So you don't want to be useless at the same time, if that makes sense for your team. All right. So here, okay, let's just watch what you do. Nice. Now there's 1 second. You can, at this point, everybody should be rotated. You should start moving new. I think you stay here too long. Okay, we got the equals. I like this play because now it's gonna help you get your streaks. Although the railing blocked your way, so don't worry about that. It happens sometimes.
No. What happened there was I didn't realize I was standing on stairs. I was trying to strafe and I missed my aim.
Let me see it.
See.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Plus the railing was in the way. Yeah. All good. It happens sometimes. What rank are you, by the way, right now?
Legendary.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then what, you guys end up winning this? Let's see.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. So one feedback I have for you, just a general observation, and I think I mentioned it earlier, is being more aggressive on the hill will help you. Like, not just hill, like here, your teammates, you're doing good, you're watching over your team, but like you can support them more directly by teaming up. Because let's go back a bit. Okay, you see this guy's about to go in, this guy's about to go in. And one thing you could do to help even more is jump in with them. So now you have like a 3v2 on the hill or a 3v3. So they have more support, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, because now the enemies have to look in this direction, and your direction. And you guys are all working together it's going to make their lives a lot harder, So this is That would have helped with the break. But now they don't know you're here, so you can really be sneaky. Boom, perfect, good break. And then at this point, you know, you should be good to just set up new. And it's like that whole principle from P1 to P4. It's the same thing we talked about. It applies over and over and over again.
Yeah, P1 to P2. Yeah.
P1 to P2, P2 to P3, P3 to P4, and then P4 to P1. The sequences end up being the same with how you want to play it. So P1, obviously you want to soak up as much hill time as possible. For P2, you get this green spawn. Ideally, you hold it, so then you can get set up for P3. P3, you'll hold deep. After the first 30 seconds passes, you want to make the enemy spawn deep while you guys spawn out this side, so you can have an easier rotation to P4. P4, you hold deep. And with your positioning, you just want to be always looking at the map to see what your team needs, what hole you need to fill in your team setup. And as you do that and you become more aggressive on the map, like once you get more and more comfortable with your HUD and your new iPad and all that, you can be more aggressive in like jumping out, challenging with your teammates, breaking the hill, just being more present. And like not overextending, because we did see some overextensions where you end up flipping, right? So just being aware, man. I feel like I can tell you've been obviously doing some of your homework, which is awesome, which is really good. You just got to keep it up and keep those little things in mind, so that this way you have a more effective gameplay, you'll have higher kills, you'll win even more, and so forth.
Sure.
So yeah, man. Yeah, man, I like that you're kind of like, I guess taking it some pretty serious to some degree, where you're like actually trying to improve.
Yeah.
What made you want to do that? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't know. There was maybe chasing that incremental advancement into the game, getting better every day. That's all.
Cool. Yeah, I respect it, man. I respect it. That's good. I got a question for you. I'm wondering, are you okay? Would you be okay if I like shared this on my YouTube channel, or are you not comfortable with that?
No, definitely go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Because I think this could help some other people too, just with like the positioning and all that. But okay. All right. Cool. I'm wondering. Do you have any other questions or whatnot at this point?
Question as in, there's only one question: when to play patiently and when we should, rush into any particular scenario. That is something that I'm not able to figure it out.
I got you. So I'll give you an example. Like we talked about it earlier. I just didn't say those words about playing patient versus aggressive. But let me go back. So you're here. You see two people. You get a kill. Boom. There's one more guy. You should probably still kill him. So here you're playing a bit more aggressive. The hill is being contested. Right now you're playing too passive away from the hill, because you need to support your teammate after getting those two kills, because this guy is still wreaking havoc, number 4. So here's the time where you say that again.
This I didn't check the kill feed.
Yes. That's important to check the kill feed, to check if the hill is contested or not. These are important qualities, which is gonna make you more aware. Like, this game is literally a game of awareness. That's genuinely it. Awareness and who can like respond to what they're aware of better. That's it. So you see this, you should go ahead and attack the hill. Boom, 3 down. Now, okay. Although yes, you could go for the spawn trap. This is okay, but not at this time. This is not the time for it. Why? Because the hill is being contested, and this needs to be captured first, and then you can go ahead and take care of the people spawning in. Let's go back. When we were here, remember we talked about this side? You and your teammates are here. Here you're playing too passive. Here's where you're going to be more aggressive and jump in. Why? Because your teammates are already there. You need to help support them. Playing up top here, it could support them, but right now it's like a little bit too passive because of how they're positioned. So you just gotta pounce on it. Let me go back even some more. I'm just gonna go back to the examples that we saw. So here, right now you're being way too aggressive. You're being so aggressive that you end up flipping the spawn. So here you need to be a bit more passive, where you hold the spawns, and remember there's an invisible line. So like here is kind of like that line. If you have a teammate anchoring the deep, you can push up like here kind of. But if you start going crazy and jumping all the way into like this building or going up top all the way here, you're gonna end up flipping the spawns or making it really weird. So you want to keep in mind the invisible line, while also like using your equalizers to get the kills, but not flipping. You don't want to overextend it.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find a different example as well of something like another passive / aggressive example. Okay, great. So here you're being aggressive to, get control of the map. Now here, based on what's going on in the map, you need to now be passive and sit on this head glitch and spawn trap them. Use this equipment to your advantage to just spawn trap them while your teammates soak the hill time. Do you know why?
Okay. That will make my teammate stay on the hardpoint for more time so that I control the spawn areas. And maybe it will help in flipping again.
Yeah, exactly. So now here, you end up getting inside the hill. And you guys did end up flipping somehow. I don't know how you guys flipped it, but it actually worked. And now here, should you be passive or aggressive right now? Let's do a little test.
1 second.
You're good.
This point is P3. 3. Maybe aggressive.
Okay, maybe. Why is it maybe? Why?
Because next point is P3, and I would want them to spawn near.
Next point is P4.
Green. Oh, sorry, my bad. P4. Next point is P4. So maybe they should. I should flip the spawn, and maybe since I have got the hill covered, the rest of the 3 members will join in anytime soon.
Okay.
So I should have pushed in.
So wait, you pushed where? Out. Pushed out where?
Push out on the right side.
Like here? Or like here?
Yeah. No. Towards the mid lane.
Mid lane, okay.
Exit point. Yes, where your cursor exactly. On the left side. On the left side.
On the left side, up here.
No, down.
Are you talking about here?
Yes. Yeah, here.
I understand. Yes. Okay. Yeah, you could do that. You're just gonna face the whole enemy team, but you could do that. Start pushing out. If your teammates are smart, they're gonna push out with you. Now in ranked, people often don't know what they're doing. So, don't be mad if your teammates are doing weird plays. They just don't know.
Okay.
So you're gonna have to do extra work to help make what you should be doing happen. It's just harder in ranked. But yeah, that's right. You should be aggressive so you can end up flipping the spawn and getting the new point. And because you have teammates all behind you, remember that water analogy? Okay, so earlier I was mentioning in Call of Duty, you have to kind of flow like water. Whatever needs to be picked up, you pick it up, and your teammates should also pick up the next thing that needs to be like captured. So in this example, you're first in line, you push out. This guy gets the hill. As this guy is in the hill, these other guys should be coming to help the hill. As they're getting in the hill, he leaves the hill with you to start pushing up. So it's like a water, it's like a flow. I know it's harder to maybe imagine as I'm explaining it, but you go, he gets in the hill. Number 3 gets in the hill, he leaves. Number 4 gets in the hill, number 3 leaves. So it's like the hill's always being captured while you guys are continuing to push out to flip.
Push out, yeah.
Yeah.
I got it.
Okay, yeah. Perfect.